This Let's Play was supported by these awesome hobby companies.
Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Play Shadespire. Myself and Az are sitting down to actually give the game a bit of a go, yeah?
Yeah, so this will be out for pre-order soon from Games Workshop, and we just are dying to kind of get it out and get this kind of arena turn-based back and forth battle going.
Yeah, so you're going to be playing the Stormcast Eternals.
Yep.
Me, you know me, I love my chaos, so I'm obviously playing the Khorne Berserker sort of side of things. We've actually got ourselves pretty much set up and ready to go, so we're just going to quickly run you through who's on each side, who's in each sort of warband, and then we're just going to get stuck straight into the game, just to make things a little quicker.
Yeah, there is a little bit of strategy to what side of the board you choose, where the objectives get randomized and put around as well, because you're going to be drawing cards that are going to influence where you might decide to place. But we've kind of skipped over that initial step, and then we'll get into deployment once we have a look at the warbands.
Yeah, you've also got the option that you can actually offset. If you look the way we've done it here, you can offset the game board. The only rule is you have to have 3 complete hexes matching up whenever you do it the long way.
Yeah, so this would be absolutely fine.
Yeah,
as would sliding it this way, or even a stage further.
Yeah, you can keep going until there's only 3 of these complete. But if you do it on the short edge, you can do it so that there's only 2 complete ones meeting.
Yeah.
So you can really sort of create choke points to actually draw your opponent in and make them fight through.
Yeah, I like that.
So it's nice. And then whenever you go to multiplayer variants, every player that's in puts their own game board down, which is cool. Where they deploy from. So it can really change up the tactics a lot. Okay,
bit of versatility. So this will give you guys at home a bit of a chance to see the basics of 2-player combat, but there is much more to it.
Yeah. Now we are playing the absolute base game with the preset power and objective decks. We've made no changes to those.
Justin wouldn't let me open the big deck of fancy cards that say, "Do not open until you learn to play the game."
Oh, what, this one right here? Yeah, no, you can see it's still shiny. It's still shiny.
That's a level of control that I don't think I'll ever have.
Okay, so warbands.
Yep.
So I'll quickly run through who I have. So I've got Garrett Gorebeard. He's my leader. On the stat cards themselves, if you look, the stats are really simple, right? So you've got this hex here shows how much you can move.
Yep.
This is how many defense die you roll and what you're looking to get, what your wounds are. You've got this little gold box here, which actually tells you when you become inspired. When you become inspired, you flip your card over and you essentially get a little better. Okay?
Yeah, makes sense.
Up here you have your attack, right? So the first symbol is a little hex, tells you how far away you can attack. Next is how many attack dice you're rolling and what symbol you're looking for to hit. And the next one is how many damage you're doing when you hit.
Yeah.
Okay? So it's very, very simple, very straightforward, right? So I've got Garrett Gorebeard, he's my leader. I've then got Bloodsack, who is this gentleman with the giant 2-handed axe. I've then got Arnif, who is, I believe, this guy, who's just got a little stabbing punch dagger right in front of him.
Okay.
I've then got Targor, who is this gentleman, no, not that gentleman, this gentleman.
Okay.
And then lastly, I have Karasis the Chain. He is actually a little more dangerous than the others.
Okay.
He's got a range 2 on his attack.
Okay, nice.
So on the board, he can attack 2 hexes in front of him.
He's the only one, I think, in this initial starting warband setup that has that, because I don't have anyone that's ranged at all, so that is a very key component.
Yeah.
And I think what's interesting about yours, I love that you call them Khorne Gentlemen, by the way. That's cool. You've got a lot of dodge values for your dice and a lot of light health, light attack, so it's kind of more like a frenzy hack and slash and warband. Whereas I then, if you want to show...
I'll move my characters out of the way here very quickly, and I'll grab your cards.
We're very righteous and stout and shield. We don't care about dodging, we care about rolling shields on our block dice if we're going to defend, and we're also very much about doing cleave and sort of area damage close rather than actually lots of hacks and slashes. We're trying to do big impacts.
Yeah, we see the thing with your guys is because they're rocking about in big heavy armor, my guys are looking for dodges. There's only 1 dodge symbol on the dice. Whereas your guys are looking for the shields, which there's 2 of on the dice.
Oh, I see.
So basically the curve is slightly different for each side. So my guys, very light, a lot quicker on the movement, and they want to gang up to actually get their stuff done. But on your side, so first up we have Severin Silverheart. I believe he's your leader because he's obviously not wearing a helmet.
That makes you a leader in the world of
that makes you a leader.
Yeah.
You then have Oberyn the Bold, who is running around with a big 2-handed hammer.
He is indeed.
Oh, he does 3 damage on a swing. That could nearly kill all of my guys in one go. And then the last one is a female Stormcast Eternal.
Angharad?
Angharad Brightshield, who is, looks pretty reasonable.
Yep.
So that's your side. So you are a little outnumbered.
But not maybe outpowered.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. With you having those better defensive stats, that is what's going to make up for the fact that you're slightly outnumbered. Now, we really should roll off to see who's going to be deploying first.
And we're looking,
normally in the game setup you would already know this, but we've already just set this up just to play.
Yeah.
So whoever gets the most critical hits.
So I got 1.
Okay, and
You
I
got
get 2.
Nice.
So the important thing would be here, guys, if you're the player who actually laid down the first board, you get an extra critical on the first roll for the actual round,
Gotcha.
right? So we'll be rolling again, and because I won that, let's just say that will count me as the player who put down the first
Absolutely.
board.
Okay. Yeah.
So now, because I won the roll, I have the option of either deploying first or making you deploy first.
All right.
I think I will deploy first for a very simple reason, which is basically on the board, we've got the 5 objectives, and I would rather be in the zone that has the extra objectives. So I will start
3 in this half of the board.
Yeah, and 2 on the other.
Worth noting here, as Justin's placing, there's actually impassable terrain pieces as well. So this single objective here, you can walk right through it, and to control it, you actually want to stand on it, but it's surrounded by impassable terrain. So these kind of defensible objectives are definitely his decision to go on this side of the board early. Could obviously reflect the map, but it could also reflect what objectives you've actually drawn into in your 3 cards.
Yeah. Now, the important thing is some of the symbols here, that shows you a starting area. So I'll put 1 character here, and now Az gets to take a turn.
Sure. Well, I'm going to put Angharad with her bright shield, I think probably up front. I like to think she's going to be able to hold the front line reasonably well.
Okay. I think I will put Blooded Sack out here.
Okay.
And that should be okay.
You haven't deployed yet. You're keeping your leader back. Ooh.
I'm keeping it back for a minute because there are some objectives that will let you gain extra points.
Killing the leader, yeah.
Yeah.
So I see that makes sense. Well, Severin Steelheart is my leader. He's not going to be scared. I'm going to pop him.
Don't forget, on a starting hex.
Oh, yes, of course. I kind of do want to get him in the action, though. So, yeah, let's bring him up here.
Okay. I will put Crassus the Chain right in front of him.
Oh, hello. All right.
This is me being clever. Because we're only 2 away here, if I get the first activation, I can just instantly take a swing at your leader.
Gotcha. Okay. And then that leaves me with Oberon the Bold with his massive 2-handed hammer. He's going to be a little bit further away than I'd really like him to be. So I think I'm going to pop him here.
All right. Well, I will place, I believe this is Arnulf. I'll place him here. And because I have 1 extra left, which is my leader, I will pop him right here. So
a big corn Jesse leader.
Well, he's a little further away from the action, but I get the feeling you're going to be coming straight at me. So by the time you come close enough to attack me, that might leave him in a position to actually charge in and attack.
Absolutely. Okay.
Right, so now we roll to see who's going first.
Again, looking for critical symbols.
Critical symbols, and I get an extra one. So
okay,
technically,
so
I would have 2.
And I rolled none, so you get to decide who goes first?
Yeah, I get to decide who goes first. And I think I will go first myself.
Okay.
So the way this works is there are basically 3 rounds of play for the entire game.
Okay.
Within those 3 rounds, we each get 4 activations, which are what these tokens here are for.
Okay.
We also have our cards, which are our power cards and our objective cards. So we get 3 of our objective cards, 5 power cards.
Yep.
Now, I will quickly show everybody just to show them the
I'll
different
not look.
types.
I'll not look. I'm not looking.
All right. So you have these ones which have a little sword symbol at the top of them. Those cost nothing to play. You just have to make sure you play them in the power step. Some of them have reaction on them, so make sure you read your cards to see if it is a reaction. It'll tell you when to play it. You then have these which have a cog symbol, and for those you need to pay a glory, which you get for either completing objectives or killing enemy combatants.
Makes sense.
And those are permanent upgrades that you put onto a character, which just make them a bit more better, a bit more customized. So for my first activation, I will flip my token.
Okay.
I will then pick basically Crassus the Chained, who will take a swing at your leader.
Okay.
So the Chained Axe on range 2 is only 1 damage, but it is 3 dice.
3 attack dice. And I then, for Severin, he has, let's have a look, 1 defense.
Now, I am looking for swords to land a hit.
And I'm looking for shields to defend.
Yeah.
So I did not get a shield.
I do get a sword.
Okay.
So you do take a hit. Now, here's an important thing. It doesn't matter how many hits you land on your dice. It is just 1 attack, so it will do the damage of the attack. So it's just 1 damage.
Okay, so Severin's going to attack. 1 down to 3 health.
Okay. That will be my activation done, but it's now on to the power step. So I am the first one who actually gets to actually decide whether or not I want to play a power card.
Gotcha.
And then it's turnabout.
Okay.
Until we've both passed. So...
Ooh. Yeah, it's that decision point where you decide how much you want to burn early and how much you want to keep for later turns. You will always draw up to 5 cards again, so you get 5 opportunities every round of the 3 rounds to do something awesome. But sometimes you want to hold back and not maybe give away your strategy, because the movement around the board and how you pinch your guys in can completely change how much damage you do.
Yeah. I will not play a power card.
I will play a power card. I'm going to try. So I'm going to play Peal of Thunder.
Okay.
So what Peal of Thunder does essentially is it lets me push one of your fighters. So choose an enemy fighter, push them 1 hex in any direction. So I'm actually going to try and bring Mr. Chained here 1 hex towards Severin Steelheart.
Clever.
Let's see if I was clever enough though.
Well, I would obviously pass again.
Okay. And I wouldn't have a further card to play.
So we will go on to your activation. So flip your token.
Yeah. So flip one of my first 4, and I think we probably realize what's coming. This isn't too strategic.
So you're just going to attack.
Yeah, Severin Steelheart's going to attack here, and he's rolling 2 white dice to attack.
Yeah. And I will be rolling 1 black dice to defend.
Okay, so I'm looking for hammers, of which I get 2.
Oof. All right, now I can block this.
Yes, 1 and 6.
So on the dice, there's an exclamation point.
Yep.
That's a critical. Only a critical can take out a critical, but if I get a critical against 2 normal hits, that blocks it.
Yep. Okay. So, please no critical. Oh, you know it.
Booyah.
Wouldn't you absolutely know it? So yeah, that's going to be my first action to attack done. So now it would pass to another power phase where I would get a chance to start if I wanted. Do you know what? I'm just going to be that guy. So Tireless Assault is a reaction card that says play after a friendly fighter's attack action that feels that attack action can make another attack action against the same target. Okay. I'm going to try very hard for my leader here to draw first blood. So let's do it.
Now, that's a reaction?
That's a reaction, yeah.
Okay, so you get to roll again.
Okay, so here we go. And again, similar situation. So I rolled 1 hit.
Okay, so I'll roll my 1 defense die.
Oh, you're having a laugh.
I'm having a bath.
Horrible. Okay, that's going to cancel it again, and I don't think there's anything I can do about it this time.
Yep, so now it's into the power step proper, so you can play power.
Oh my goodness. Nope, I don't have another power card to play.
Okay, I will play 1.
Oh.
So it's a ploy called Blood Offering. So choose a friendly fighter. They suffer 1 damage. Roll 2 extra attack dice for their first attack.
Ooh,
the next activation.
That's cool.
It's actually going to be crucial because I'm going to be putting it on Blooded Sack, so he'll take his damage.
Okay.
And I will be activating him next.
Okay.
Because now I assume you would pass.
Oh yes, absolutely.
I pass. I flip my token, and Blooded Sack is going to charge. So 1, 2.
Okay.
I do have to put this token here down next to it. In fact, if I bring it up, so this means that he has moved and attacked, so he can't do either of those again this round.
Yes, so you're basically, once you say you've charged, that is you essentially out of...
Yeah.
Because if you're standing side by side, you can basically activate the same guy over and over and over again if you wanted to. But yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, but it does mean he is on the attack with 4 white dice.
Oh, so he's up from 2 normal to 4.
And then looking for hammers.
He's now got accompanied by an ally as well.
By a buddy as well, yeah. So whenever a friend is helping you, you'll notice if I grab these. So these particular symbols here. So this shows a hit if 1 ally is assisting you. This is if 2 are assisting you. So I'll roll these. Yep. Looking for hammers.
Oh, that's 3 hammers and a crit. That's actually the most incredible roll. And I'm going to roll a defense, which I don't think can do anything. No.
No.
Because even if I'd done a crit, I still...
but if you got the crit, you would have become inspired.
That's a very good point, yeah, because the ability actually in all of my characters is that when defending, if I roll a shield or an a critical symbol, I become inspired, which lets me flip my card over and get that slightly enhanced statistic.
Yeah, whereas my guys being for Khorne, it's whenever just 3 fighters are dead. Doesn't matter which 3, just if 3 are dead, they become inspired.
They just love a bit of blood, don't they? So how much damage is that going to do?
That is going to do 3 damage.
That is going to kill my leader. Straight up. I don't think I have any reaction to that. Nope, that is just Severin Steelheart out of the game. He fluffed twice, and that's what he gets for his penance.
Yeah, but it was definitely a worthwhile tactic to play. Now, because I killed him, I gain a glory. Yep. And I think... no, I don't score that just yet. Okay. But I do have something in my hand that will let me score again. Boo. So now we're on to the power step. Yep. I have a glory, so I believe I will possibly play an upgrade. Okay. And... who do I want to give it to? I think I'll play an upgrade on my leader.
And if you as you gain glory through killing and through completing your objectives, you can spend that glory for your upgrades, but it doesn't actually take away from your complete glory total, which is how the game's decided in terms of who wins at the end of 3 rounds.
Yeah. So I'm going to play Blood Slick. Or no, I'll play Whirlwind of Death.
Blood Slick. Ugh.
And this is going to be very good. So I'm going to put it on Karasis the Chained.
Okay.
And what it does is +1 damage to all attack actions with a range of 1 or 2.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So basically, his big chain attack is basically +1 strength on both his attacks. So he can do 2 damage on his close attack, or sorry, 2 on his ranged attack, or 3 on his close attack.
Wow, nice. That's
so
cool.
that'll just make him a lot more effective.
Okay.
And thankfully, he didn't charge this turn because you helpfully pulled him in.
I did indeed.
So that's my power card played. Would you like to play one?
No, I have no power card. No power card to play.
All right. I am actually going to play a power card now.
Okay.
I will play Confusion.
Okay.
So what Confusion does, choose 2 fighters that are adjacent to each other and switch their positions.
Oh, lovely.
So on the board, that means these guys can switch position.
Okay. Nice. I like it.
Which means he is now in range to attack you unless you move away.
Yep, perfect.
So I'm trying to be cunning.
So I will take an activation. I assume you've no more. I have no power card to play. Or do you have another one?
No, I'm okay.
No, do you want to flip over your glory just so we keep track of that?
Yes. Oh,
that's all right. Grab a new glory.
I'll grab a new one.
There's always more glory to be found.
Yeah, that is one thing I noticed about this set. You get more wound tokens and more glory tokens than you actually really need for a game.
But then if you start playing with 3 and 4 player games with the other boxes,
it gives you that already in there.
Exactly, that which is nice.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to activate Angharad Bright Shield, so here.
Okay.
And I'm going to get her to charge. So she's got a movement of 3, so I'm going to have to go 1, 2, 3 to here. And give her the symbol that denotes the fact that she has charged and attacked here, and she's going to take a swing.
Okay.
Okay, so she rolls 3 attack dice.
Okay, and that is on Arnif, who rolls 1 defense.
Okay, so I'm looking, with Angharad, looking for hammers, no surprise. And I got a hammer and a crit. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't think I can actually stop this. So even if I had rolled a critical, the way this would work is it would only cancel the critical, and the hammer would still be there.
Okay.
Whereas if it's just 2 hammers, it cancels everything.
Yeah, gotcha.
So how many damage?
2 damage.
2 damage? He is very dead.
Good job, Angharad. Get a little bit of revenge for your leader going down.
So you will gain some glory.
Yes. Oh, that opens up some options. Have a look then. Actually, man, this is tough because now I'm trying to think who's the character that I want to upgrade, because there's nothing stopping me activating characters over and over again, but because Angharad has charged now, she can't move or attack again this round.
But you could go on guard.
Yes, okay, that's a good point. Do you want to talk about what on guard means?
Yes, so there's another sort of action option you can take, which is to go on guard. It basically means that whenever you're rolling defense dice, because you're holding a defensive stance, basically shields and dodge symbols actually work for you. Now, this is possibly better for me.
Because it adds 2 shields essentially to your roll on top of your dodge.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's cool. As a quick note, before I do play a power card, I have Lightning Strikes, which says score this immediately if an enemy fighter is taken out of action by a charge made by one of your fighters.
Yeah, so that actually makes perfect sense. So yeah, you'll gain an additional glory.
Yeah, so perfect.
So that's the thing as well to keep an eye on some of them say score instantly. Others will say score in an end phase.
Yeah. So I assume then I can just go ahead and play a power card as normal because that just kind of scores instantly.
Yeah, that just scores instantly.
Okay, so that makes my decision a little bit easier because now I have 2 glory to play with. If I'd been paying attention to my hand, I would have maybe noticed that sooner. So I'll pay 1 of my glory to put Lightning Blast onto Oberyn, which essentially has some beautiful, beautiful art actually of him swinging his giant hammer through. And what it basically does is, if he scores a critical hit, he's going to get to do damage to characters adjacent to his target. So he's going to ripple out lightning from the target he's just slammed. Only if he hits a critical though.
All right.
Across to you then?
So it's across to me now.
For a power card, sorry, because I have another power card I want to play.
Or, do I want to play a power card? No, I don't.
Okay, well, I'm
to pass.
Absolutely going to spend that 2nd glory that I earned through the objective for Shield Bash. So Shield Bash is actually an ability for Angharad, which is going to mean, as a reaction, if you fail to actually hurt her, but you can knock her back, that'll stop you being able to do that, and she can knock you away instead. Because something we haven't spoken about yet is actually if you attack, but don't actually do enough damage to wound, you can still knock the opponent back, drive them back a space, which can help you to position them, which is really important for trapping them in corners.
Well, it can also be very critical for if you're on the charge, because you're only getting that 1 move and attack. If you bash them back, they're then not able just to stand there and swing at you all
Yeah,
day.
they can't move back into engage.
Yeah. Now, I went first,
Yep.
so I flipped my third token.
Yep.
And who do I want to activate here? Now, the good thing for me is my guys are a little bit faster.
Yes. You're going to have no problem getting up to me again, I don't think.
Yeah. Well, my thinking is it's time for the leader to get stuck in.
Oh, here we go.
He can go 1, 2, 3, 4
Sure.
for a charge.
Go on.
And I will put the charge symbol beside him.
Yep.
So he rolls 2 dice with a possible 2 damage.
Oof. Okay. Anhrad still only rolls 1 defense, even despite her big shield. Makes me a little sad, but hey, looking for shields.
And I'm looking for hammers. Oh, critical and a hammer.
And I get a dodge, which is no good for me at all.
So that'll be 2 damage.
Okay, so she's 4 health down to 2 now.
Yeah. I don't want to do any of that, so it is yours.
Okay. Oh, tough. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what. So Oberon can move.
Actually.
Yeah.
So I won that, so I could knock you back. But
oh yes, actually, that's a very good point.
What would your shield bash do?
Yeah, so basically during an adjacent friendly fighter's attack action that targets this fighter and fails. That one didn't fail though.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't have any action.
So I actually will bash you back.
Okay.
1 space, and it's any space so long as it's further away from you. So I'll put you to there.
Okay.
And that'll just mean that you'll either have to charge back into me next turn.
Absolutely. So I have 2 actions now. If I charge with Oberon though, that means both of them are essentially done for the turn. Is there anything else I can do with my actions?
You can use an action to drop an objective card from your hand and draw a new one.
Okay.
Or you can use an action to actually draw a fresh power card.
Okay. Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah. Or you can go on guard.
Or I can go on guard.
For anyone that's wondering, back of the book has a really handy cheat sheet with a list of all of them.
Love
so
some cheat sheets.
Make sure I haven't missed any. So make a move action, make a charge action, put a fighter in guard.
Nurgle's coming back out in Justin.
Yeah, oh no, trust me.
Nurgle?
There are nurglings living in my throat, so if I sound a little rough right now, I apologise. Make an action, print it on a fighter card or an upgrade.
Okay.
Draw a power card from the top of your power deck, discard an objective, or you can pass.
Okay. So the thought of drawing a single power card for an action is not really appetizing to me right now. So I think I'm nervous about just simply walking Oberon up and leaving him in the open, but I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay. So I'm going to pay my third action for this phase to simply move just 1, 2. Yeah, I hesitantly say 1, 2 to there.
All right, and then you have to mark him so that he can't move again. He used his move action.
So he's used his move, but he can still attack.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Power.
Power. This is. It's nervous because there's an opportunity here for me to create an awesome situation, but it could come back against me. So I'm going to pass this time.
I will also pass and take my final action.
Okay.
And my final action is probably going to look a little confusing to people. So this guy here is just going to move 1.
Oh no!
So I'll mark that. And there we go.
I wonder what objective card Justin has he's trying to hold.
Just make sure I have the right one.
So all the objectives are numbered, and there's various different cards that'll get you to hold the different objectives. So, and unfortunately, I now can't charge to try and knock him back because both my characters
this is why
have.
I waited for my last activation.
Very good. Okay, I don't think there's going to be.
So I pass.
Much. Okay. I'm gonna play Confusion.
Okay.
Which says choose 2 fighters that are adjacent and switch them, same as we saw from you. So I'm going to switch.
Oh yeah, it just says choose 2 fighters.
Yep. So I'm going to pop you in between, which is going to give me a better chance of landing hits because I'll now have those half crescent symbols to add in.
Yeah, good choice.
And that's, I assume, the end of my power cards, so on to my action.
Yes.
So my fourth and the final action for both of us for the round then is to strike with Oberon. So he's swinging 2 white attack dice against your leader.
I get 1 black defense dice.
And I'm looking for hammers. I get, neither hammer and that symbol's no good because I've only got 1 supporter. And you rolled a crit. Anyway. So that, absolutely not going well for me on the old attack dice today, but that's okay. Power card wise then, I don't have anything.
I don't have anything either. So now we go to the end phase, the first of our 3 end phases. So first things first, we score objectives.
Okay.
So I actually got a worthy skull.
Okay.
Score this at the end of a phase if your warband took an enemy leader out of action in the preceding action phase.
Boo, Severin, what are you doing, man?
Now hang on. Let me actually see if this works right. Score this in an end phase Because we have action and power phases, would I have to kill your leader in the final action phase?
Does it say in the previous action phase? Is that what it says?
In the preceding action phase.
Ooh, so we
So-
have to do it right before the end of the turn?
That's what I'm wondering. Would it be that?
I'm not sure. Which I'd probably rule it that way, I guess. But funny enough, I have a card that also has similar wording. So let's so score this in an end phase if none of your fighters suffered any damage in the preceding action phase.
Yeah, so that
the
would
action
be-
phase previous.
Yeah, so this is really hard to score. So I don't get that.
Yeah, but that means I would actually get that because you didn't
Yes.
do damage in your.
Yes.
You knocked her back. No, you did. You did.
did
You did that.
damage.
Yes, you did damage. So that's not going to be scoreable for me.
I do, however, get
Yeah,
hold
not
objective 4, which I'm on top of and holding.
Nice, nice.
So I will gain 1 glory for that, which is crucial to get your glory up as quick as you can
Yeah.
and start getting upgrade cards on.
Yeah, and shows why again choosing the side of the board and where you're going to deploy after seeing your cards is a big deal.
Yeah. Right. So
Yeah, add
now
nothing to trigger.
we have the option to actually discard cards from our hands.
Okay.
And redraw up to the hand limit.
I'm going to keep the cards I have, I think, and I'm just going to draw one objective card.
I'm going to bin one of my power cards,
Okay.
and I'm going to bin one of my objective cards. So I will get 2 new objective cards, 4 new power cards, and okay. So I think let's take a quick break. We'll tidy up the board,
Yep.
and then we'll be right back. Okay, everybody, we are back, and it is time for the next round. So, start of the round, we have to roll. This time, I get no bonus, so it is just straight dice off.
Okay. So
So I'll go first. Oh my god, I get no criticals.
none. Okay, that's fine. I get one, so that'll do it.
So you can choose to either make me go first or you go first.
I'm absolutely going first.
Okay.
I need to do something.
Are you going after Gorebeard?
Yeah, so the tricky thing for me now is that I know that as soon as one more fighter dies, your remaining guys are going to become inspired.
Yeah.
And I'm currently Angharad's down from 4 to 2, Oberon's still on 4. And I feel like the best thing for me to try and do is to try and take out your leader before the sort of aggression piles in. The tricky thing for me though is I know I can't kill him in a single hit because he's got 4 health, and I have no one that can dish out quite that much damage in one go. So I think I'm just going to try and whittle him down. I'm going to see what I can do to him. So let's use my first
defense die.
Yeah, and my first activation will be for Oberon to try and actually, will it be Oberon? No, let's do it with Angharad. Angharad's going to try and do this actually because she gets to roll 3.
Okay.
So
I
3.
get my 1 defense.
Looking for hammers, and I get 1 hammer. Come on, dice, work with me here.
Shield, which is no good for me.
Awesome.
So how much damage?
2 from Angharad. So she rolls an extra dice but does like 1 less damage, whereas Oberon rolls 2 dice but does 3 damage.
Yeah.
In this case, it's going to take 2 hits no matter what. So I kind of thought, I'll go for the one that's going to at least maybe land.
Okay. So we're into the powers phase. Would you like to play any?
I would. I have Heroic Guard, which says choose your friendly fighter, put them into guard.
Okay.
So I'm going to choose Oberon on the table here and pop him into guard mode, which is going to mean if he's defending, dodges will also now help me.
Okay.
And does that last just for 1 phase or until the end of this round? I assume it would be round because once you spend an action,
I think
for
it's if you move, you are no longer in guard. If you attack, you are no longer in guard.
Oh, well, do you know what? I'm going to do it anyway. I think keeping that on him.
Right.
Back to you then.
I will play a healing potion on Gorebeard.
Oh,
So he will automatically heal 1 wound, and then roll a die on a shield or a critical.
Okay.
He heals an additional.
Wow.
So hopefully, come on, no. Oh wait, no, that's wrong type of dice.
Oh.
Oh no, no good.
Thank you, Karma. Thank you, Karma. Yes.
It's still making it a little more difficult for you to kill me.
I'm going to be sneaky, and I'm also going to play a healing potion, and I'm going to play it on Angharad, so she will heal 1 automatically, and then roll a black dice, looking again, as you said, for that shield or critical, and she does not get it. She gets a dodge.
Okay.
Which means she's also going to heal just 1.
I will use my glory to put an upgrade onto Gorebeard.
Oh, we're rocking now.
Which is Blood Slick. Gives him +1 defense, so he'll now roll 2 defense dice. Absolutely had to do it just because he's so surrounded.
Okay.
Anything for yourself?
No, that's me power carded out, so we'll be across to you again or onto your action.
I will play 1 more.
Oh, wow.
Which is sidestep. So it lets me choose a friendly fighter and push them 1 hex.
Oh, a friendly fighter and push them 1, okay.
Yes. So now I have to choose, do I go aggressive or no?
You're corn.
Yeah.
If you go no, you don't deserve to be corn.
True. So I will push sack 1,
Yeah.
which puts him in range for attacks.
Ah, okay.
Which I think should be good.
Yep.
So my activation, my first one, I will activate sack,
Yep.
and he will attack.
Yep.
So it's 3 white dice with a possible 2 damage.
Okay. And again, you're getting the bonus from your leader because he's adjacent, and I'm not getting. I would be able to get bonuses if I was adjacent to the attacker, but because I'm not.
Yeah, if he attacks, you'll get your bonuses.
Yeah.
But as it stands,
Oberon's rolling 1 black dice. Then he does have that guard though.
Yeah.
Okay, so I get dodge,
works.
which might work.
However, I get 2 hammers.
And is hammers what you need for that?
For him, oh no. No, I get nothing.
You get nothing!
Nothing!
Unless he's throwing hammers, proper like Mario style, like the wee Koopas.
No, it's swords he needs. Okay. So, cutting, slashing weapons.
Alright.
So, on to powers.
Okay.
I will play...
worth noting actually, so... Oh yeah, I was going to say you could push me back, but no, he didn't roll even a single success, so there's going to be no pushing.
Yeah, if you tie, the attacker can push you back.
Okay.
But that's okay.
Alright, so I've got no power?
No power for me, so your activation.
My activation. So now your leader's got 3 health here, and he's rolling 2 defensive die now.
Yes.
I don't like that at all, but I'm going to take a chance with Oberon because he does 3 damage. It'll be enough to kill him if I land it. So activating Oberon onto here, 2 white dice. Get that one out of the way. I get 1 hit.
Alright, and I have this.
Oh,
critical.
Just not going my way at all today.
Blood for the blood god.
Power card then. No, nothing special for me this time.
Okay. My next activation then.
Oh, actually, I could push you now though, couldn't I?
You could, because...
I just realised.
Oh, no, I cancelled it.
Because you got the critical, does that mean I can't even push?
Completely cancelled it. It's not a tie.
Alright, okay.
So it's my activation, because I'm not playing any power cards.
Sure. And this is interesting because even though the Corn have 5 members, they still only have 4 activations, which means it's kind of easy for a guy to get left out. You kind of have to maybe use a charge or 2 to bring people in, but then those tasty ranged attacks that you can keep picking away at while staying out of range is a pain.
I think I'm going to go for Blooded Sack for a charge.
Okay.
So from where he is, 1, 2, 3.
Right.
And he's got 2 dice with a possible 3 damage.
Ooh, gross. And he's, again, you're going to be getting aided by your leader.
Yes.
I'm going to be... Now, Oberon did just attack. So...
now there's a question.
Yeah.
I think it's only adjacent.
Let's have a quick...
I think it's only adjacent.
No, you're absolutely fine. As long as you're adjacent against the target.
But I was thinking, would he have put into it?
Yeah, I believe he would have, because as long as the leader is adjacent, I think you're absolutely fine.
Yeah, but now, because he's not adjacent, it is just the leader, I believe.
Yeah.
Now that's how I'm going to rule it. If I'm wrong, fair enough.
Just so you know, I will still be in guard because you only lose guard if you make a charge action.
Is it? Okay.
So he attacked, but he still find a whole guard. That might make a big difference here, so we never know.
Quite probably.
So let's see
what I get. Hammer. He is looking for hammers, and he got that.
Yeah,
so that's 2 hits.
2 hits. So I need a crit.
Pretty much, yeah.
And I get
nothing.
No good. So that's 3 damage onto Oberon.
Yes.
He has 1 health left.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, that's brutal.
Yes. And I get no glory. So no cards being played for me for power.
Okay. Do you want to drive him back?
I will.
You will?
I will. So from where he is, bad choices all right.
Maybe not.
It has to be further away from me.
Yeah.
So I will push him this way.
Okay.
Because I don't mind you attacking this guy.
Yeah.
Because he's not really important.
Sure.
And I need to make sure and mark Blooded Sack that he charged.
Perfect. Okay. Any power from you then?
No power.
And no power from me, so I'll go on to my 3rd activation. And you know what? I'm going to give up the guard, and I'm going to charge into here.
Okay.
Like so. So pop the charge symbol down. We're gonna give this. The math is not super on my side, but I'm going to give this one more try.
Yeah.
So again, rolling 2 white, looking for hammers or crits, of course. There's a hammer and a crit. That's more like it.
Now I could block this, but I won't.
Nope. Now we're talking. Now we're talking.
That is unfortunate.
Yep. So that's going to be 3 damage.
3 damage onto my leader.
Yep.
He is dead.
Yes, there we go. I'll get a glory
so
for
he'll go
that.
away, but the good thing for me is there are now 3 fighters. So 1 of Az's, 2 of mine. So all of my fighters now become inspired.
And this is what I was dreading.
So they can smell the blood in the water.
Yep.
Everybody flips over and gets a little bit better. So everybody's a little faster, and I think some of them are getting like an attack bonus.
Yeah.
So that's going to be really good for me.
Okay.
Okay.
Your 3rd action then?
Yeah. My third action.
I feel like I'm
Well,
getting back
we're
against the
assuming we're
wall.
not doing power cards.
Yes,
but
I don't have.
Yeah, I'm
actually,
not
do you
using
know?
any
Do
myself.
you know what? I will. We'll fire one out actually.
Okay.
I'm going to pay a glory for block, which is an ability for Angharad Brightshield. So basically, what it means is, as an action, she and adjacent friendly characters can go on guard. So for one action, I could get maybe 2 of them on guard instead of just one of them.
Good choice.
It could be a really nice last action to do potentially, because I feel like I'm literally getting pushed against the wall, and that is a problem because if you get attacked and you've got nowhere to be pushed back into, even a field attack will do damage because you're basically being trapped against a wall or against other fighters. So right now I am very close to that on the board. Sorry. So yes, your third action.
Yeah.
Oh, unless you've decided you got something spicy.
No. I'm looking at objectives. And I'm looking at power.
I should probably be looking at objectives a little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay.
So okay. For my next one, I'm actually going to have Karasis charge.
Okay.
So he's got a movement of 5, so he can go damn near anywhere. So he'll go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow.
And there is no being locked in combat, so I believe you can just run around opponents as you like.
That down beside him.
So he's now attacking for 2 dice. Oh, actually, no.
Oh, because he's become inspired.
Yeah, I can actually hang him back and do better.
Oh, because he's become ranged now.
So if I have him charged to here for his attack, he will be rolling 3 dice with a possible 3 damage.
Oh my word. 3 or 2, sorry, just to check.
It's 3 with the Whirlwind of Death.
Oh my word, that's
giving him the +1.
Crazy good. Okay, so this is on to Angharad, is it?
Yeah, let's go with Angharad.
So she's only getting 1 defense dice, and she only has 3 health left.
Yeah, so this could hurt.
Okay, so
Go for it.
I got a dodge, which is no good. And you got a crit.
A crit and a hit.
So 3 damage. That is Angharad out of there. Oh man, that is brutal.
I get a glory.
Yep. Oh,
we're on to power.
Oberon's just looking absolutely distraught right now.
Yeah.
Oh, just wasted a glory building her up too.
Yeah, I'm just looking at how many health does he have left?
He has 1 health left.
1 health left.
Yep.
I'm not going to spend any.
Okay, I'm also not going to spend any.
Right, so that was my third action, so it's your last action.
Yeah, basically because I've moved and attacked, I've charged essentially with Oberon, so he's not going to be able to engage anybody. So I think what I'm probably going to do is just draw an extra...
Or you can discard an objective to draw a new one.
I'm going to draw a power one because I can discard those at the end of the turn anyway. Whereas, at least in this case, I kind of might filter my hand a little bit better. Not searching for a healing potion at all. That's not what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So, any power?
Well, interestingly, I drew a card that I could potentially use, but I don't know if I really want to. So you've got 2 guys that have charged.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. Do you know what? I'll play sidestep to choose a friendly fighter and push them 1 hex. So let's just go ahead and push to here.
Okay, that's fair enough. Really, you're just gonna move in so I can attack?
Yeah, I am. I am indeed, actually.
Okay. Well, I have no power to play.
Yep.
I will take my last action.
Just if you don't mind, I'm going to play a power as well that says I can't be driven back for the next attack as well.
That's fine.
That just prevents me getting slammed against the wall. Should that be an option?
Yeah. So I'm going to move. 1, 2, and 3.
Oh no way! You got another objective card? Did you really? Oh,
yes.
Brutal.
I'm just thinking I may as well play for the objectives because we're both on 3 at the minute.
Yeah,
for
both
glory,
on 3 glory. Yep.
And that'll just be useful for me. So I'm done.
Okay.
I will not play any power cards. I'm trying to save my glory for... Oh, actually, did I get a glory for killing her?
So I believe you've had a glory for a quest, a glory for 2... You should have 2 glory for kills, and did you get 2 glory from objectives? Is that right? So you should be on 4 total? Just check that.
No, because I only got 1 for...
Okay. So you should be on 3 then. So that's...
Yeah, so I should be on 3. Easy to check.
Yeah, very easy. Well, are we into end phase then?
We are into final power phase.
Okay.
So I pass.
Yeah, nothing for me.
End phase then. So I will score hold objective 3 for an extra glory.
Nice.
And that is all.
And I've got Sigma's Bulwark, which is score this in the end phase if none of your figures suffered any damage in the preceding action phase, which they didn't because you moved away. So I'll get 1 for that. Anything further from you?
No
No, and nothing further from me either.
Yeah, I'm going to keep these. I'm going to bin these.
I'm going to discard one of mine because Bright Shield is now knocked out.
Yeah.
And then we draw up.
No. Yeah, so 5 fresh for me.
Pushing, 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 pushing.
Oh,
nope.
One there.
All right.
Yeah, I accidentally looked at the bottom of my deck.
That's all right. This is I think Oberon's going to kill everyone before that even happens.
And this is us now into round 3, yeah?
Yeah, cool. So we'll tidy up the board and come back to you guys in just a minute and we'll get into round 3.
Hi everybody, we're back for round 3 and it's time to roll to see who's getting the initiative here.
This is pretty important. I really need the initiative right now.
I'll roll first. I get 1 critical.
Oh, come on, Oberon. You can do it for me, man. That's no criticals. Oh, my goodness. Are you backing away? Are the corn guys scared to go mano a mano?
You see, this is the thing. If I can force you to charge, it's good for me.
Absolutely, yeah.
So I'll make my first activation.
Yep.
And I am actually going to start moving away from you.
Oh my goodness, Corn would be rolling in his demonic grave. Oh.
So move to there.
Okay.
Power step.
Sure. Any cards from you then?
Yes. I will play Insensate.
Okay.
So the first friendly fighter who suffers any amount of damage in the next activation only suffers 1 damage.
Oh. Ew, gross.
Big play.
Okay. Ooh, that's actually horrible. Okay, I'm going to play Valiant Attack, which says enemy fighters cannot support the target of the first attack action in the next phase. So the first time you attack me, I suppose, would I have to do that at the end of my power phase, probably? To
during the next one?
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Rather than now. Yeah. I don't think anything... Yeah, so my first action then, if you're done powering, is going to be simply to move very bravely over into... Oh, man. Oh, this is tight. You can only move 3. 1, 2... Do you know what? 1, 2, 3...
Not charging.
Not charging, just moving.
That's fair enough.
Now, does that mean he cannot charge now?
It means he cannot charge, but he can stand there and attack.
So basically... Oh, man. So... Yeah, do you know what? Then it has to be there then, because I need to.
Okay, so you're going to here.
Yeah, because if you would just move away and then I'd be stuck for the rest of the phase just standing. So that doesn't seem good.
So yeah. Power.
Yeah. So now I'll play that card to essentially stop you being able to support each other.
Yeah.
For the next attack.
Okay.
And does your ability then pass? Does that just until the next attack phase, or where does that fizzle out?
It fizzles out now. Okay. So it's power. I have
so I played
1,
then it's over to you. Yep.
So I am going to play Great Speed, which is +1 move.
Okay.
To who is it that's there? I believe it's Targor, who's on 5 already.
Okay.
So I will burn one of my.
So he's up to 6
glory.
movement.
Yeah.
That's a bit overkill, isn't it?
Well, for what I need to do.
Okay.
To actually play.
Okay. Oh, I see it.
So I will activate him,
and
he will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn it.
Okay.
Came up short.
All right. I wonder what card you've got in your hand.
Yeah, I was going for it, but 1 bloody movement short. So that's my second activation done.
Power cards?
Power cards. Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. So no.
Okay. I'm going to spend the 1 glory I have to basically give Heroic Might to Oberon, which basically means that his attacks permanently gain cleave. So if you were to ever go on guard and gain a benefit from shields, he's going to ignore it. So hopefully Oberon can do something nice here. And then that's me power.
Okay.
So yeah, you're grabbing the defense dice straight away. Yes, so we're absolutely going to go in. So let's see, who do I want to kill more? I'm going to want to kill the range guy more than anyone. How many defense dice does he have?
He gets 1.
Just 1. Yeah, let's absolutely go for the chain. So Oberon's rolling 2, looking for hammers or crits, of course. That's
2 crits.
2 crits. Wow.
I actually can't block that.
Yep.
So how many damage does he do?
Well, he does 3 damage, so that'll take him out. And because he critted, it says when this guy makes a critical hit, the fighter also inflicts 1 damage to enemy fighters adjacent to the target's hex because of that lightning blast upgrade we did earlier.
Is sec.
Yeah.
So he'll take 1 and be left on 1.
Oh my word! I'll get a glory for grabbing that then.
Yeah.
And All right, come on, Oberon, you got this. You got this, man.
Okay, so
No
powers.
No power. Yeah, no power for me.
Right. Actually, I have a reaction to play.
Okay.
So play after an enemy fighter's attack action takes an adjacent friendly fighter out of action.
Oh no.
The attacker suffers 1 damage.
Oberon only had 1 health left.
Yeah.
So that is going to be like with a dying blow. That's going to take him down and wipe him out, and that's going to take him off the board.
I gain a glory for that.
Yep.
You gained a glory for killing me.
Yeah, I did indeed.
But here's the interesting thing: the game doesn't end at this point.
Gotcha.
We keep playing it out.
Okay.
Because right now you could be binning objective cards to actually
try and get an objective you can still score.
Yeah.
Or, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I think no. One thing I forgot to do is because he moved, I have to put a move marker here to actually show that he did. The other fighter there doesn't have one because he was just standing.
Yep.
So it's my action then, yeah?
Yep.
After powers, obviously,
Yeah.
but we don't really need to play them. So I will bin an objective card
Okay.
to draw a new one
Okay.
for one of my actions. No powers to play.
Sure. So I guess realistically I'm going to do the same. So I'm going to bin one of mine for my 3rd action and draw a new one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will do the same again
Yeah.
for my last action.
Okay. Yeah, at this point I'm kind of just desperately drawing for something, as Justin said.
Yeah.
And well, I assume no power.
Yep, no power.
Just checking, make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, and again I will for my 4th action then bin one and flip one over. Okay.
Okay, so now we come to the final end step where we have to figure out what objectives have been scored.
Sure. So it's 5-5 at the minute.
It's 5-5 at the minute,
Yep.
but how many have you scored there?
In my hand, do you mean?
Yes.
I've scored none.
None of them.
None. I have. This is the end of the 3rd phase. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I have if all my actions are still alive in the end of 3rd. I also have if all your guys are dead at the end of 3rd, and also score an objective and holding objective 1, which I'm definitely not.
Right. So we're both on 5.
Yep.
But
Yep.
for first up, I have there is only slaughter. So score at the end of an end phase. Score this in an end phase if no fighter is holding an objective.
Yep.
So that gives me 1,
Nice.
and that gives me the win.
Who needs objectives?
But no, who needs objectives? You're about to kick yourself. The next one I have is Corn Cares Not. Score this in an end phase if 5 or more fighters are dead.
Which they are. Yep.
For 2 glory.
Nice.
And then my last one, Conquest. Score this in the 3rd end phase if all of your surviving fighters are in your opponent's territory.
Nice. Cool.
So that's another 2.
Nice. Oh, well, 3 objectives in a turn. That's really sweet.
Yeah. So
Cool.
that was pretty hefty. I totaled out at what?
10?
10?
10-5 then.
10 to 5. But
Cool.
that was very lucky on my part. It's why I stopped attacking you.
And focus on moving
And
around
focused on
and
getting
yeah,
in
no,
to
makes,
get the
makes
objectives.
perfect sense. Absolutely.
Yeah, so Corn might be displeased with the lack of bloodletting, but
sometimes you got to
to
play the objective.
Yeah.
You got to do it.
Well
yeah,
played, Az.
good game, sir. I liked it a lot. It's cool. It's very, very quick to pick up. Very simple. I'm very interested to see what you can then do with the deck building mechanics once
see, this,
we get into the
this
extra
is
cards.
the thing. I think whenever you start doing this is whenever you're going to really start seeing tactics and the flavor for
Yep.
each faction, because this is very much basic, just getting those core mechanics into your
Yep.
head. I'm also looking forward because there are other factions coming for this, and I'm interested to see how their objective decks
Yep.
and how their actual power decks change things up.
Absolutely, 100%.
All right. Well, the only thing to do now is, guys, get your comments in below. Did you enjoy that Let's Play of Shadespire? We'll move on. We'll see you in the next one.
We hope you enjoyed this Let's Play. Go ahead and check out our other content on screen now, and be sure to check out beastsofwar.com for the latest gaming news and gaming Let's Plays. And while you're at it, why not hit subscribe and remember to ding our dong. Go on, you know you want to click it. Go on.